Wu-Tang gang, what's poppin', baby? Shit, we out here. You might be in there, you might be inside, I don't know. Wherever you are, coming to you live from outside. It's about that time. Been wanting to make this video since, earlier today, so. Anyway, I want to talk to you about 90-day mark, semen retention. It's really the milestone we want to get at. We want to get to. So once we reach 90 days, we'll really be completely transformed. Our whole foundation will have retained and built up so much resources inside of us. We'll feel an immense sense of confidence. Confidence really comes from the inside. Don't let anybody tell you different. Nothing out there can make you feel confident. You could have, the biggest muscles, the coolest car, the hottest woman. All those things are superficial. They can't make somebody feel confident. In fact, oftentimes, people seek out those things to try to cover up a lack of confidence, to mask insecurity. And it's not necessarily, but, that might be the case. I know that was the case for me at one point. I felt like I had to, cover up inner smallness that really stemmed from me releasing my seed and being bound to the world. And, we all have desires. We wouldn't be incarnating in this physical plane if we didn't have some sort of desire. It's really a matter of the direction, the desire. That's the question. What do we desire? Why do we desire it? Do we desire things on a physical level? Purely physical level? Or does our desire come from a deeper place? Is it something we feel habitually bound to? Or is it something that really gives us a deep sense of purpose? Now, when you start retaining your seed, the energy's got to express itself somehow. So naturally, you'll be led to your purpose, to divine guidance. Don't get it twisted. This energy is divine energy. It's a Shakti, that power aspect. In Hindu culture, Shakti represents power or energy, and Shiva represents consciousness. We all have those two aspects within us. You're retaining this vital essence. You start to experience an immense sense of inner confidence and peace and bliss and joyousness. That'll be your base state of consciousness. Now, we all operate from base state regularly. We want that base state to be ideal. We want it to be joyful. Now, we've all experienced joy at some point. The question is, really, can we stay there? Can that be our state all the time, or more often than not? Of course, there'll be fluctuations at some point. But I'm telling you, when you retain your seed, you're going to be joyful more often than not. That's just going to be your natural way. That's how we naturally are, actually. But when we live selfishly, we're just out for our own self-gratification, then it really binds us to the world in a way where our desires are all outwardly directed, as opposed to a deep inner satisfaction that comes from fulfilling a desire that comes from the heart, comes from within. It's not a habitual desire that you feel like you need, you can't live without. Regularity is great. consistent in our routines, whatever that may be. Each and everybody has a different function in this reality. Fundamentally, we really all want to be and operate joyfully. And you can do that through retaining your seed eternally. It's an eternal process. It doesn't have to end. It doesn't have to end at 90 days. It can be an ongoing process. It's like whatever we're consistent with, whatever our worldly function is. Like I said, regularity is a good thing, but if we can't deviate from that, if we feel like we can't live without something, then that's not good. We want to be able to be flexible. We can have a sense of regularity and consistency while still being able to be fluid and operate fluidly. And naturally, when you retain your seed, you're going to feel that way. You're going to operate very lightheartedly. Effortlessly. But I say that, but it takes a lot of effort to consistently retain your seed. And when you reach the 90-day mark, you'll be operating from a whole different state of being. So I hope this serves as inspiration for you, for anybody who may be thinking about it. So I'm telling you, it'll do a whole lot of good for you. But don't just believe me. There's a bunch of personal testimonies. A bunch of different ideologies surrounding the process of retaining your vital essence. Check out the channel Ancient Archives. Whoever that anonymous dude is, he's doing humanity a great blessing, putting helpful information out there. Now, of course, this is me, personal identity speaking on here, not anonymously, but in a sense it really is anonymously, because it's not coming from a personal place, really. There's some personal stuff on here, I guess, but it really comes from an impersonal place. So that's why I can be so easygoing and free-flowing and just say how I feel, express, what wants to come out. Because I'm not identified as personality. It's flexible. And semen retention will give you that confidence. A lot of guys out here, they're have identified with certain social stigmas that say it's not manly to cry. It's not manly to express your feelings. It's not manly to do this or that. And, semen retention will give you the confidence to really speak your mind. To really go out and expand and interact with the world in a way that you may not have known before. So I urge you to try it out, be the experimenter, put it to the test, experience it for yourself. It'll not just benefit you physically and mentally, but also spiritually. It deepens your connection to the Most High. You feel that within you. You feel that within you every moment. Days is really the test. You get to 90 days, you can get to 365 days. You get to 365 days, you can make it a lifetime process. And your inner experience will be so joyous that you'll really feel there's no other option. Of course there is, but you realize how much it does for you. And it'll be like, wow, why would I even want to go back? Why would I want to revert back to something that, you know, is dependent upon this and contingent upon that, and it's conditional. Take care, guys. Stay blessed. Stay strong.